great things about our beloved pianos is that they cover such a large range. You can go really low, you can go really high. And have you noticed that chords sound different depending if you're going down or if you're going up? Yeah? Different registers on the piano are more powerful or less powerful. The lower you go, actually, the more powerful things are. If you play a C chord here, you can't even hear it. Just a single note, this low is enough. Whereas when you come over here, your C and G sound so nice in our blues. 2 notes, much nicer. But 3 are still way too muddy. When you get up here, 3 are starting to sound good, but 4 a bit muddy still. This area is the sweet spot on the piano. It's where it's the most resonant and powerful, and you can play quite a few notes. And it still sounds really quite lovely. This area, just a little bit to the left of middle C. When you are here, definitely that Add9 is sounding delicious. Your sus chord is nice. Here. If you go any higher, you can even play 5 notes and it still sounds quite lovely. And we can use it to our advantage. When you play songs, you don't want to always play your chords in the same way. You want to play them in different ways. For instance, adding in that Add9. Another really nice thing I love doing is using my 10th. What is a 10th, you may ask? Well, you know how a C chord has a C, an E, and a G? If you take the E, the 3rd note, and you throw it up on the other side, you get your C, your G, your E up here. And instead of it being your note number 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, it's your note number 10. It's got that strong, powerful bass down below of your 1 and 5. And then this just really creates the harmony. It is lovely to do with. What would you do if I said I like you? Would you like me to? I'm doing the same thing every time. I'm playing my F and C, my 1st note and my 5th note of the F chord, and my middle note is up here. 3rd note, same as 10th. What would you do if I said I love you? Would you love me too? Would you hold me tight? Would you open wide? And sometimes you can see that the chord is written before the word, like the very first C. That 3rd or 10th note comes in on the what would you do if I said, do if I said I like you. That F is all by itself again. And often when you start off songs, you don't do too much. Then you might play your la na 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 na. Your 2nd verse in some way or another. For your 3rd verse, you might be throwing in that full-on Add9. And a nice way to play it, we're going to learn right now, or in this lesson this week, is by breaking it up. Playing the top 3 notes first, your finger 2, 3, and 5, and then your thumb. See if you can do that finger. 2, 3, and 5, then your thumb. I quite like doing it twice. What would you do if I said I like you? In the left hand, you could play a single note. Or your bottom and your top here of the chord again, your pinky and your thumb. What would you do if I said I like you? Rocking at 9. So you play your 1 and 5, your finger 2, 3 and 5, playing your at 9, your 10th, and there your pinky, I'm just going to call that your 5th note, and then there's your 1st note again. Not only can you do that with this song, but you can do it with any song that you like. Remember, find your favorite song plus the chords, play the chords, but try rocking them or playing a 10th. You can really have lots of fun with that. In the meantime, also we have our improvisation or our duetting projects. If you are an improviser that isn't quite happy about how you're sounding so far, just ignore that part. Keep playing, but there are a couple of tricks that might help. One of them is find yourself a steady beat. Just take one of those chords, the G flat or the E flat minor. This is our pop project, our new age project. And just play it quite a few times. And then pick one note. And be sparing with it. Maybe if you get tired of it, you want to try the next note up or the next note down. Once you've done that, maybe then change your chord. We seem to have a bit of a pattern happening, and that's exactly what I'm looking for. Find yourself some sort of simple pattern, and then what you can do with patterns is repeat them, or vary them, or change them. So quite a nice idea to keep one hand where it is, move the other hand around, or maybe move the other hand and keep the left hand where it is. Also really nice is playing soft or picking some notes out. You remember that other Raindrops chord? 1 white, 2 blacks, or the B flat minor, which has 2 blacks and 1 white. With our pop project, it's quite a nice idea to start with that feel that we've already got from putting our riff together, our cool riff, but just muddle up those notes. Keep this hand in the same position while your left hand switches between these 2 chords. Same thing, take a simple pattern and repeat it and vary it. Once you get the hang of that, put it in the D chord position. With our blues, we are putting that left hand together with the blues scale notes, and some of you might be going all the way up and down, but actually to make it sound good, it is nice if you keep a steady beat. See if you can keep this steady. An easy way to do it is slow it right down. And maybe just go one for one, picking out these notes. Sometimes doubling up. We're going to do one more thing today, and that is we're going to do syncopation. Syncopation means right and then left, right, left, right, left. If you really get good at it, you might even try combining syncopation, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, and then doing it together. Little doorbell, 131313, yay.